It scares me that I can't be everything. This has haunted me almost all my life. I wanted to be so many things that I chose to be nothing. That's a choice too. If you can't be everything, then be nothing. Being nothing, if I'm being honest, is safe, certain, and stable. It also gives you a safety net of dreaming about the potential you have. It's comfortable, and we all love comfort. It doesn't demand anything, nor does it challenge. It keeps us safe and protected. But there comes a time when you have to choose something other than nothing. Not because of the world or life or circumstances, but because your soul is exasperated, it's starved. Your soul is tired of seeing you using your I have so much potential and dreaming that it demands change. It demands action, it demands you to make a different choice. And you listen to it. You try to replace nothing with everything. I'll get a job. I'll open a restaurant. I'll be a teacher. I'll be a musician. I'll be disgustingly educated. I'll be an actor. I'll be this. I'll be that. And after months, you still are nothing. Life has its way of bringing you the choices that will satiate your soul. Also, this is so fucking stupid. I love it. Anyway, life has its way of bringing you the choices that will satiate your soul. But even then, the choice remains solely and purely yours. Life brought me the choice of being a writer, and I entertained it for a year. I used to write a para, basically a simple thought stretched into a paragraph, once or twice a month. I still didn't choose it. I chose it after toiling over it for a year, and when I did, I immersed myself passionately into it. But here's the thing, writing came when everything was falling apart. I always say it's one of my most favorite quotes by me. When voice lost me, words found me. I'd love to get it inked on my left wrist, but I'm shit scared of needles anyway. What I was saying was, I had to choose my purpose, my passion, my career, my way to find myself. My literally everything was right in front of me for a year, waiting to be chosen. It was my choice, mine. I was the one who chose it. I wanted to be everything, so I ended up being content with being nothing. But now that I recall events, visit memories, I didn't need to be everything or even nothing. As a matter of fact, I just needed to be something. And all this time, I believed that something was being a writer. But no, no, that something was being myself. See, in my description of everything, there was no me. There were just different identities. I couldn't pick one. I used to get overstimulated and overwhelmed. So I chose none. The reason I couldn't pick anything is because I wasn't there as an option. The reason writing works for me is because it made me meet me. A promise I made myself when I was sure I wasn't going back from writing when I was 21 was that I would never lie. I'd keep my honesty. Being dishonest with my art, the very thought felt like an insult. So I learned to weave my honesty in metaphors, but never broke that promise. It truly never occurred to me that I could lie in my poems or journal entries or blogs or songs or even fictional stories. And that was one of the best decisions younger me took because writing is a form of healing to me. The range of vulnerability went from dancing between 0 to 2 to, I don't know, very high. I can't even rank it. That honesty made me unravel layers of me. It was brutal, but it was true. The reason I feel so content with being myself. Surely I'm not where I'd like to be, and it's a long journey, but I am who I should be. What I understand now is that you don't have to be everything. You don't have to be nothing. You have to be something. And the first step is not becoming, but to unbecome who you are not. What you find at the depth is the something that will lead you to everything. We put so much pressure on ourselves to find external identities, titles to make it make sense. We chase uniformity but don't consider chaos a viable option. We are so scared to confront our true selves that we start stacking up ourselves with different titles, which inadvertently becomes too heavy for us to carry in the long run. It seems to me that the goal was never to be everything. The goal was to try everything being you. Our self concept is designed when we didn't even know what it meant. We aren't who we are supposed to be because we have absorbed everything and everyone around us. So naturally, we never got the opportunity to find who we truly are underneath all those layers. Personally, I'm no longer haunted by I can't be everything because I don't want to be everything. I should have been me and I am now. I guess that was the goal. Don't try to find yourself outward, but look inward. And come to think of, we are stardust. I think we already are everything. And that's it for today, guys. Subscribe to my channel and yeah, have a lovely day ahead. Bye.